Good evening to all our viewers. My name is Christopher Banks. I am a student from Freedom Preparatory Academy, and I am the founder of a newly nonprofit organization started in the Memphis community called Dropout. Dropout is an organization that focuses on helping at-risk high school students find their educational values in the future by telling the stories of students and adults that went through the same experiences. Today we have Cinthya from, what's the school?
I'm from Cordova High School.
Cordova. And it's nice to meet you, Cinthya. And my first question is, why does education matter to you?
Education matters to me because I am the first person in my family to even finish high school. My dad dropped out in 11th grade, my mom in 10th grade. So throughout my life, we have struggled financially, educationally. So being able to push myself further and set an example for people around me, to be better for me and any family that hopefully I'll have in the future, it's very, very important to me. I want to make a change in this community, and the only way to do it is through education.
I agree. So, how did your environment play a role in you continuing the education and finding your educational values?
Well, as a child, my dad always read to me. He didn't really speak English very well, but he still always made education a priority. So that kind of stayed with me throughout school. Even now, I continue to learn even just outside of school. It's something that I like to do, and I attribute that a lot to reading. Even though my environment wasn't ideal, my parents still made education a priority in the home.
I agree with that. I think that's really important to focus on in the future. So, my next question would be, would students that come from low-income families and students that are private school, what motivation would you give to those students?
I would tell them that the only way to change their situation is to take initiative. Education, like I said, it's so important, and it'll show you so much. I think a lot of students who are in bad situations think that that is the best that it can be, and it definitely isn't. So I would just tell them to push further, that that person in the $1 million house can be you. You just have to push yourself.
So, my next question would be, how did you do any extracurricular activities in school that played roles in you continuing school? Like, what was the motivation factor, besides family and other things?
Well, throughout middle school and parts of high school, I was a cheerleader, and in order to stay on the team, I did have to maintain a grade point average and good conduct. So that helped a lot. I was also involved in FBLA, the Future Business Leaders of America. So that kind of made me an example within my community and within my school. I was also a part of PAC TV, and that's our school's like news channel. So we make videos, like we edit, and it's a student-run news station. And just having all of that, being forced to be an example, that kept me on the right track. And just having something fun to do at school, it gave me a reason to go, even when it wasn't as fun. Just going for that one class that I enjoyed just made it a little bit easier every day.
Okay. And for my last question, where do you see yourself in the future in terms of education and beyond?
Well, I hope to attend either Emory or University of Chicago and major in communications and broadcasting. I do want to end up like editing, filming, stuff like that, or like being a news anchor, because that's something I'm very, very passionate about. And I do want to help students in low-income areas. I want to help Memphis, especially, just become better. It's a great city, and I just want everyone to see it.
And this just came to my mind, but how did being a family member or just being someone that had parents that thought about dropping out of school, how did that motivate you to stay in school?
Well, my parents, I saw how much they struggled, and I didn't want to do that. They seemed really unsatisfied, and they didn't like not being able to give me or my siblings everything that we wanted, and it affected them. And so I just never wanted to be in that situation.
Well, we appreciate you, Cinthya, being here with us today.
Thank you so much.
And motivating our students. All right.
Did I do good?
Yeah, that was great.